That'll be the end of his turn. Amarok.
How close am I to Luna?
I'll say knowing you're right next to her.
All right. So, see if this will work. I'm just gonna run over, reach up, grab the filament itself, and then you see just fingernails pop off as claws extend from under them, skin splits, and I'm gonna go ahead and transform here and try to yank the cave fisher out of the cave to us. Okay.
Make an athletics check.
At advantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 19 plus stuff. Okay.
All right.
Working. Plus 4.
All right,
yeah,
I rolled a
23.
16.
Aha.
You see, it's latched onto the cave, and it just you see bits of rubble get ripped out of the ground as you rip it up, and as an action, pull it to the outside of the cave.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I can do this turn, though.
Okay. You have one of the cave fishers exposed out in the light.
Yeah.
It's an ugly thing, that's for sure. All right, that will be the end of your turn, Amarok. Barrel, it's your turn.
All right, so help me understand this. What kind of action would it be for me to say light what I have, light the stick, and then throw it inward?
I'd say that should be regular. I'd say it'd be a regular action.
Okay. Any proficiencies rolls associated with that you think?
No, I wouldn't say so for lighting a stick of dynamite and throwing it. Not really. Unless you're just like, I'm gonna say throwing it at like just in a cave. Not really. If you're throwing it at anyone in particular, yeah, that'd be a attack roll. But that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I guess if you want to call that as an action or a bonus action.
An action.
Well, in that case, if it's going to be an action, I'm going to light it, and I'm going to use Mage Hand to make sure that I can propel it in the cave, a good 30 feet towards the light. How does that sound?
Okay, smart. Right. You quickly light it. You quickly bring out your Mage Hand. You light it and ease it over to the point you want it to be. And I guess you just set it down.
Yeah, pretty much set it down. If you want to call it, right outside the light of moonbeams. So, I mean, it's lit. Anything can see the little flame there, right?
Right.
Okay. And so now I have some movement.
Okay.
Yeah, where am I currently? Sorry, where am I currently standing in relation to everybody else?
Currently, you are a little bit into the cave. Luna, Amarok, and Maddie are kind of toward the outside. Marcus is right next to you, and Daywin and Cyrus are currently around the corner of the mouth of the cave.
All right, I'd like to start moving backwards towards the mouth. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, there was the guy right next to you, so if you did move back, he could get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh yeah, which guy is this to do with the battle axe?
Yeah, it's to do with the great axe.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna make sure I turn and face this guy.
Okay, got you. So that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Luna's turn is now next. Yeah, Luna seeing this thing on the ground is like, yeah, no, and is going to try and guiding bolt it. And that is a definite hit of a 17. And she is going to hit it for 16 points of radiant damage. Alright.
And which one did she hit?
The one that's attached to her on the outside.
Alright.
Alright, so that will be the end of her turn. Maddie.
Alrighty. I said alrighty. So 2 or 3 are still... 3 of my allies are still wrapped up in it.
Yeah. Yeah, your sister, Marcus, and Beryl.
I need to run up and try to slash through the bit that's holding Luna.
All right. Make an attack roll.
19.
All right, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
4.
Okay, 4. You cut hard on it, and you sever it nearly down the middle, but it just barely holds, and your blade is now stuck in the string.
Am I able to pull it out?
Not without using an action.
Oh, okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That being the end of your turn, Maddie, it is back up top with Marcus.
All right, so the guy that just showed up and slashed me, I'll point Draco at him. Get back! And I shoot at him with Draco.
Okay. Would that be with disadvantage since he's been within 5 foot of you?
I guess technically since Draco is on me, so I'll roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Is Draco a gun?
No, Draco is a little is a little creature.
Oh, that's right.
Almost like a robot.
Little
right?
There's a turret.
A little mechanical turret. Still 20 total though.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's 14 points of force damage to him, and he's pushed 5 feet back.
14, jeez, alright.
And then I will take my gun and I'll point it down at the strand that's holding me, and I'll try to fire through the strand to break it.
Okay, make an attack.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
12 points of damage to the strand.
Okay, the strand snaps straight in half, and you are currently free of the strand.
And then I will move out of the cave and off to the side. Now that I push that guy back and I don't have to worry about him hitting me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll use whatever movement I have to get out of line of sight of those creatures and out of the cave. And that'll be my go.
At being the end of your turn, Marcus, it is Cyrus's turn.
Okay. So, who all is attached to these things?
Currently, Luna and Beryl.
Oof.
Okay.
Would I technically be because I grabbed it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Make a strength check.
Alright, advantage again, because I'm beefy. An 8.
Yeah, your hand's kind of stuck to it as well.
But the difference is that your monster's pretty much next to you at this point, right? You literally pulled it to you.
Exactly where I want him.
Yeah. So you're helping Luna, so I'm going to use my bonus action to give inspiration to Beryl.
Thank you.
And I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on our bandit friend.
Oh, jeez.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 7.
He fails. So he falls prone, becomes incapacitated, and unable to stand up for the duration. At the end of its turns, and each of its turns it takes damage, the creature can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage if it is triggered by damage.
Wait, so he has to take damage for it to for him to make a roll?
No. On his turn, he can use his action to make the roll, but he also makes a roll whenever he takes damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just going to say that I made like this weird sound on my flute, and for some reason he laughed.
She made a fart noise.
Oh, jeez.
Slide flute.
And he's incapacitated as well, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
May have been the brown note, my dude.
Yep.
So,
So
yeah, this giant, hulking, wild guy just falls on the ground.
I mean, looking at it, he doesn't have a lot of human company, so any jokes, it's the greatest thing he's ever heard.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of your turn, Cyrus?
Just a really bad pun.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna
Yeah.
make sure I'm behind the wall again, and that'll be it.
Alright. Okay, so, Daywin is now your turn.
All right. So just help me out here. Can you recap the field for me so that I know who's exactly where?
Okay, so Cyrus and Marcus are all huddled next to you, all trying to stay out of line of sight. The barrel's in the mouth of the cave, attached to one of the creatures. There is two creatures in the cave. There's one on the outside with Luna, Maddie, and Amarok all around one that's currently got all three of them attached when only meant to get one.
Okay. Okay, so, I currently have moonbeams centered in the cave, correct?
Yeah, it is still on one of them.
Okay, and that one has not died yet, correct?
Wait,
It's been...
no, that one didn't. That one did move forward, so he is out of it.
Okay. So let's go ahead and recenter it on him because he's taken the most damage, correct?
Yeah, he has.
Okay, let's go ahead and recenter on him, please.
All right, and he rolls a 12, so he takes max damage.
Alright. And I rolled a 5.
Okay. So
Wait,
5
does-
damage.
Wait. Did you only roll one dice?
It's
I
2d10, isn't it?
It's 2d10.
It's 2d10? Okay, yeah. I didn't know, because before I rolled twice one time when I wasn't supposed to. It's a 5 again.
Oh, nice. 10 damage. So you hear just straight like come from the cave as you reline the moonbeam. It is at the end of your turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hide out around this.
Gotcha. It is now back to the fishers' turns. They are all in quite predicaments. The one on the outside is going to make 2 attacks. One on Amarok and one on Luna. Amarok, the one on you is a 22, and the one on Luna is a 24.
Yeah, it just, barely hits.
Okay, that will be 9 points of damage to you, Amarok. And
So
to
it'd be halved
Luna,
already.
no, it would be half to 4.
Alright.
And to Luna, that is 9 points of damage as well. That will be into that one. The one that is got the one that it has a barrel attached is going to keep walking out of the cave and makes his way all the way to him. And it's going to try and make his 2 attacks on you, Barrel. Barrel, that is a 15 and 8.
I'm gonna go ahead and use shield on that, so neither of those hit.
Okay, gotcha. So it's got you in its grasp, and it's trying to quiet you, but you're able to just hold it back with an arcane barrier. And finally, the other one is going to get out of the cave and round the corner to see Cyrus. He's going to make an attack on you.
Mhm.
His 2 attacks are a 23 and a 13.
Ooh. 13 doesn't hit.
Okay. And it does 8 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And I need you to make a concentration check for Tasha City's laughter.
Great. That is, I I got a 13. What do I add to that?
Your con.
On. So 15.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
You just had to be a 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's for concentration, it's half the damage you take, but if it's less than 10, it's just 10.
Gotcha.
So you are good. And that is the end of all of the Fisher's turn. It is now the Bandit's turn, who is laughing horrifically and rolls a nat 20.
All right.
But it is the end. But it's the end of his turn, so he's still laying there. He's like, what was I laughing at?
That wasn't funny.
All right. Wasn't funny at all. That is the end of his turn. It is back to Amarok. One of your hands is stuck to the filament. Luna's sword is stuck in it, and Maddie's sword is stuck in it, and Luna herself is stuck to it.
All right, it's an action, I suppose, to release yourself from it, right?
You can attempt to escape the grapple for an action, yeah.
Right, then yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's still an advantage because it's a strength check.
Yeah.
That's natural 20. Natural 20 and a 15. Yeah.
Yeah, you rip yourself free pretty easily.
All right, and that's pretty much all I can do.
Yeah. Right. But you rip yourself free and you are now ready to attack this thing currently clawing at your ankles. It's the end of Amarok's turn. Barrel, it is your turn.
All right. So I assume that adjacent to me is one of these creatures, and it has its webbing attached to me as well. Is that right?
That is right.
Within that line of sight, is there anything else? In other words, is that bandit, close to me as well?
He is like one space up and one to the left of you.
Okay. Here's what I'd like to do. You know this is coming here. I'm going to do Burning Hands. I for sure want to target the creature and try to burn its webbing. And if possible, I'd like to get the bandit on that Burning Hands as well. That's a 15-foot cone. 15-foot cone.
Yeah, you can get him.
All right.
Where's that echo coming from?
Yeah, I'm getting an echo from something.
Yeah, I'm getting dual audio.
I think it's from Marcus's end.
Hold on.
So the cave fisher fails, and the prone bandit fails.
Excellent.
So
All right.
roll your damage.
What is that? 3d6? Yeah, it's 3d6. Now remind me, for inspiration, how does that work?
You can only add it to an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. You can't add it to the damage.
Got it. Okay. But I do have sorcery points here, so I could re-roll something if it goes awry. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of the one
You have
the one you
empowered
picked.
spells, though. You
Yes.
can, if you roll low, you can roll up to your charisma modifier, re-roll die up to your charisma modifier. So you can re-roll
Got it.
all of them if you want to.
All right. Let's see. I just did a roll 3d6. I'm not real happy with that, so I'm going to let me make sure I understand this. My charisma modifier is a +2. So would that mean that I re-roll 2 of those die?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can roll two.
you-
Re-roll 2 of them.
You burn a sorcery point and reburn up to 2 of them.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna burn 1 sorcery point, and I have currently a 3, a 2, and a 2. I'm gonna re-roll the 2 2s. So
Okay.
that. So that now becomes a 3 and a wow. This is kind. A 3, a 6, and a 6.
Nice. So that is 15 damage. Okay.
That is the best sorcery point I've ever spent.
And power
Yeah.
spells are good.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Okay, the fisher that took no damage took 15 points of damage. And big guy took 15 points of damage as well. And the filament burns completely away.
Okay, good. Now at this point, movement. If I assume that if I were to try to move away, it'd get a free swipe on me.
Yeah, he would.
And I'm probably the
But-
furthest in the cave right now, aren't I?
You're the only one in the cave.
All right, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kind of retreat back towards the entrance and let it get a free swipe on me. My shield is technically still up. I don't know if that takes.
Well, it wouldn't be up because it lasts until your next turn,
okay.
I think.
I
But
put it up as
you-
a reaction during somebody
Um,
else.
Yeah, it still once it gets to your turn it ends, unless it's like at the end of your turn. What's that?
Start.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, it's a start. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, start.
You could re-put it up if you wanted to, but
Uh.
it does. It does get a 17 to hit you.
Okay, a 17 to hit me.
Yeah.
I'll Yeah, and if I use the shield, it would actually help me again. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that a second time. So that's another level 1 spell, right? Yep, I'm definitely doing that.
All right. Good thing you did, because you rolled 15 damage.
Yeah.
That would have hurt.
All right.
All right.
No
but
bueno.
you just set on fire and jump back as it sweeps at you through the fire. You're able to just kick it away with another barrier and get yourself out of the cave. So you're
Okay.
out of the cave. You have the only lit stick of dynamite in there, and it is 4 rounds till it explodes.
There it is. Tick tock.
Yep.
All right, I think that's
Alright.
my turn.
Alrighty then. And it is now Luna's turn. Who is pretty annoyed at the circumstance she's dealing with. It's like, yeah. And will get her mace and swipe down at the filament as well. That is an 8 to hit, so she gets her weapon stuck in it as well.
Wow.
Maddie, it's your turn.
Is it possible, instead of yanking it back out, pushing it the rest of the way through?
Sure, make another attack roll. I'll say you can try.
$19.
Yeah, that'll hit. And with a quick burst of strength, you push it all the way through, and you sever it.
Yeah, that was 9 damage.
Nice. Right, it is severed, and your sword is free, and Luna's mace is free, and none of you are attached to it currently.
I will step in front of Luna.
Okay. Well, you can't step in front of it because directly in front of it is the cave fisher. But you can get close to it.
Oh, so I can't block Luna from it.
No, you can't.
Dang.
Yeah, it's already
I will
there.
get closer to it though.
Okay.
Blanket.
Now be into my turn.
Alrighty then. And your turn, Maddie. Marcus.
Okay. So there's a cave fissure right in front of us, right?
Yeah, it is currently attacking Cyrus.
Is it within 5 feet of me?
I'll say it is, yeah.
Okay. So I'll have to attack with disadvantage by a word attack. Yeah, I'll just roll my attacks with disadvantage to try to get it. I'll fire my gun at it.
Alright, roll it.
Alright, 15 to try to hit it.
Alright, a 15 will not hit.
And then, with Draco's attack, I'll try to hit it.
Okay.
17.
That will hit.
16 points of force damage.
Okay.
And it pushes it 5 feet back from us.
Alright.
And I'll stay there. Let me let go.
All right. It is close, but through his quick movements, you are able to blast it back and get it, give you some breathing room as Cyrus takes his turn.
All right. Let's get an update of the battlefield, I guess.
Currently, there is a cave fissure directly in front of you. There is one on Luda, Maddie, and Amarok. Beryl just was able to get out of the cave, but there is one 30 foot away from him, and there is the bandit right next to that cave fissure.
Okay, so how far away is that bandit from the cave opening?
About 20 foot from you.
20 foot. Okay. So I'm going to use my action to light my stick of dynamite and toss it in as well. And the thing it's not like in 5 feet of me.
No, it is not.
Then I'm just going to use Bardic Inspiration on you, Marcus. And
Alrighty.
I think that's it.
Okay, where in the cave do you throw the stick of dynamite?
So, really, I just want to throw it like towards the other side, but like try to toss it as far enough to where it's like close enough to the other explosion.
Gotcha. So you got ears placed in there as well. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, Daywin, is your turn.
Alright. So, if I'm understanding correctly, there is a cave fissure near 3 people. Beryl is still kind of in the cave, correct?
He got out of the cave.
He's out, okay. And then there's a bandit placed where?
Right in the mouth of the cave, the prone on the ground.
Okay. And what's the closest cave fissure?
There is one 5 foot in front of you.
Alright, let's go ahead and move Moonbeam to there. But
Okay.
can we move it in such a way that it doesn't hit anyone in the party?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, let's do that.
Alrighty. So it's got to make a con save. That is an 8, so yeah, it definitely takes full damage.
Alright, so rule number 1, that's a 3. Rule number 2 is a 6.
9.
A 3 and a 6, alright. Nice. It's looking pretty hurt and
Alright.
showing some wear.
And then 2 sticks of dynamite have been lit and thrown in, correct?
Right, yours is the only one that has not.
Alright, let's light mine as my bonus action and throw it in.
Okay. That actually takes your main action to light it and throw it in.
Okay, sorry.
Now, just to clarify, this was the only tunnel we needed to destroy. We weren't trying to save this for another tunnel.
No. From what Dreadslayer said, he wanted us to collapse this tunnel because then there'd be nowhere to go.
Well, we'll get
We're
it
not
done,
even
all
sure if
right.
this will. It's just straight dynamite on rock. It's not dug in or anything, though. So we'll see if it does destroy it.
Question. Would it be possible for me, in my bonus action, to hand the dynamite to somebody else who's going next?
Yeah, I say you could do that.
Okay, then who's next that's at the mouth of the cave?
You were the last out of everyone in your little bunch, unless you go give it to Beryl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
last
hand it over to me.
is Maddie. But that's like after quite a few turns.
I was just thinking it would be better if they all kind of relatively went off at the same time instead of it like a staggered.
I mean, if one goes off, he'll probably set the other ones off.
Okay,
If
true.
it does enough, if it does enough damage to them anyway.
Yeah. Well, then is it possible for me to hand it to either Beryl or Maddie?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Who would like it?
You
I
yell
can
in the
mage
middle of
hand
the
it in
battlefield.
again if you want me to.
I didn't hear any of that.
He said he could mage hand it in if you wanted him to. So if you give it to Beryl, he could put it further in.
Okay, let's do that then. I'm gonna hand my stick of diamond to Carol.
All right, that
Oh.
decides my next turn.
Okay. Because you run over there and hand it to Beryl, you are now in front of the mouth of the cave of him. Alrighty. And at the end of your turn, Daywin, it is now the Fisher's turn again. The Fisher that got knocked back is going to get up and charge at Cyrus again, making its 2 attacks. That is a 21 and a 16.
I will shield to give myself an AC of 21.
Okay, so 1 does hit you,
Right.
for doing 12 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And then there will be the one who has been chasing Beryl since the very beginning of this game. He's determined to taste dragon today, as he charges out of the cave and goes at Beryl again, rolling a 17 and a 15. That does not get your increased AC, does it, Beryl?
Well, it does, because I cast the shield basically at the end of my last turn, so it should last till the beginning of my next turn, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I currently have an AC of 18.
Okay. And it is still just getting held back barely by your barrier. But Day, when you do see the guy on the ground crawl his way up and start charging you, saying, "Oh no, you don't!" And he's going to make his 2 attacks on you. They're both reckless. That is a 10 to hit. We'll change dice real quick.
How did he get to us?
He's right next
And-
to you. Yeah.
I thought he was 20 foot in
And then 18.
and so prone.
If he's a barbarian, then they have extra movement.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he had extra movement.
I'm curious as how he
Yeah.
sees in the dark.
Yeah.
Right. Special DM things.
Just special DM things.
Call that DM inspiration right there.
He's
That
so
is-
attuned to his environment. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's got some special things with him. I just
Oh.
didn't want to give it away.
Got
Gotcha.
Yeah, we merely adapted to the dark. He was born in.
Yeah, I didn't describe. He has a Bane mask on.
it.
Okay.
Alright, but he rolls an 18 to hit you.
Is that 18 damage?
18 to hit.
Okay.
His damage is 13, actually.
Oh lord. Okay. All right.
Oh, alright.
Glad I got that extra 5.
Yeah. That'll be the end of his turn as he charges out and you're able to get by mostly, but he does get a good slash on you. That'll be end of his turn. Amarok.
All right. So I'm free from the thing, so I'm just going to main action attack and the bonus action for the unarmed strike.
Okay.
What? No. I've got halberd. That's that. So I guess it's just a normal attack with halberd. Never drop
Yeah.
it. So yeah, normal attack.
Isn't just dropping a weapon a free action though?
I never
Yeah.
said it, so I'm gonna stick with this. That's a 7 plus 6. So yeah, 13.
706. That will not hit him.
Alright, that's pretty much it then.
Okay. You do slash at him, but he's a quick little nimble thing. It's weird. Right. That'll be into your turn, Amarok. Barrel.
Okay. So adjacent to me is one of these things, yes?
Yeah. And the barbarian. And Damon.
When you say the barbarian, are you referring to the friendly one or the not so friendly one?
Y'all don't have a friendly barbarian, technically.
Okay. I don't know what some of those classes are, to be honest with you. I still need a party. I know there's
Good.
somebody who did something crazy, like turned into a werewolf. I don't even know what that is, you know? So,
He's a really furry barbarian.
so
Yeah.
I was going to go
I'm
throw this.
insulted.
I was going to go throw this stick of TNT, but now it looks like I need to light somebody up again, because they apparently haven't learned here. So, yeah, this is the last of my level 1 spells, so I'm going to have to invoke Burning Hands again
Okay.
on the critter that's in front of me, and presumably getting that bandit as well, if that's a viable target.
Unfortunately, the way it works is it starts 5 foot, then goes 10, then it goes to 15 at the very peak of it.
Yeah.
So you're only able to get one in the initial blast,
Okay.
since they're both right in front of you. But you can
I
get the one
see.
right in front of you.
I see. Okay, let me rethink this. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask this. Kind of, I don't know if this counts as a bonus action or not, but how do they look? Do they look worse for the wear, or are they kind of, still, any of them still fighting fresh, or what?
Most of them have taken a decent bit of damage, but only one that really looks like it's on its last leg is the one right in front of Cyrus.
Okay. In terms of the, I don't know what they're called. I mean, I'm calling them crawfish. What are they?
Fishers. Cave fishers.
Cave fishers. Got it. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with the one that's right in front of me, though. That's gotta be dealt with here. I'm gonna have to blast it again. So, yep, Burning Hands it is, I suppose.
Alright. I rolled his deck save already, and it was a 5. So yeah, it definitely takes full damage.
Okay. So 3d6 coming at it.
Okay.
All right. That's looking a little bit pathetic. I got a 1, a 4, and a 4. I want to re-roll that 1.
Okay. Go ahead.
So just got a 1, a 4. Let me keep track of this here. That turns into another 4. 3 4s.
Nice, 12 damage. Alright. So as it's charging at you, and you're just keep holding it back, like, stop! And just continuously setting it on fire. And you do notice something interesting about it, as the, it was leaving a blood trail as it came up. As your cone of fire shoots out, you notice the fire lingers a bit, and you see the blood trail that it was leaving is currently on fire.
Oh, that's pretty rad. And also really
Do
dangerous.
we all see this?
I'll say you're close enough to see it too, Amarok, yeah.
So literally the blood is on fire. As my bonus action, I would like to take notes on this, because that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, you're just like, combustible blood? What?
Pull out my notebook real quick. All right, hang on, let me write.
I like to imagine you're just like holding it back with Barry, like, okay, hold on. Alright. Okay. Now, since it was your turn again, there's 3 turns until the explosion happens.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It is Luna again. Still annoyed by the creature in front of it. She'll try and toll him to dead this time. And that is a fail on its part, taking 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
It's looking pretty hurt. And after that, she will use her bonus action to heal, to Healing Word. Who currently looks the most damaged on the battlefield?
Looks?
Me.
I'm down
Marcus.
to 12 hit points.
I'm at 17 hit points.
I'm at 3.
Woo.
Woof.
So give it to him. So
Yeah.
But would Luna
he
know?
wins Arcane.
I'm going to
Well, you're
roll an
currently holding
insight
your
check
guts,
because she
Sam.
is getting to know you better.
Okay.
Yeah, she rolls decently high in insight check. She's like, he's hiding it. She's gonna cast a level 2 healing word on you, giving you another 10 hit. point.
Oh, thank you.